Hi horse bosses, welcome to my week 4 recap of Speed Without Fear. On day 1, we took Flame up to Flagstaff, Arizona. Hi horse bosses, Brenda Riddle here. Day 1 of week 4. We are heading to the Taylor Arena. That's my husband on the porch. He thinks I'm a little loco, and maybe I am. So it's currently raining outside in sunny Arizona. We just got back from taking Flame to Flagstaff to a girl named Cabrina Vickers to put some more finishing on her foundation, and then over the next 30 days, and then after that to kind of start her on barrels. She just turned 3 in June, as you guys know, so I'm super excited. It was super good talking to her. She's qualified for this and gotten all the way to the semifinals of the American. So she's really cool. She does a lot of fraternity. So I'm super excited. It was kind of a big payment, you know, anytime you send a horse to a trainer. But I think it's going to be really nice, and Flame's been doing so well. She already rode her today after we left, and she texted me and she said that she thinks I got something here, and to just see how the 30 days go. So I'm super excited. It looks from my house, the arena is that way. Oh, I guess all you can see is the Dodge handlebar thingy. But it looks from my house like it's sunnier at the arena. So it's not thundering. It is not straight up downpouring. So we are going to see if we can get day 1 of week 4's challenges done. And yeah, so I will check back in with you guys later, and you'll get to see the videos. All right. Hope everyone has a great first week. I'm super excited. Talk to you guys later. Bye. So day 1 of week 4, lunging. Gigi is doing a little bit better. I notice if I have her on a shorter lunge line that she pays more attention. We still have a few problems with her turning and going the other way. I didn't use the whip today because I was trying to get the drills done before the rain cloud decided to dump on us totally bad. So still working on getting her to turn the right way, keeping my arm up so that she knows which way to go. Overall, she is getting better. She's not bracing quite against the lunge line as much as she used to, and she is coming around and listening a little better. So this is where we did the whole arena sprints. I noticed if I'm going in a circle and then I try to straighten her out to go toward the fence, she tries to still curve and when she's stopping, and I've been working really hard to make her stop in a straight line, especially with the curve issues that we have from the third barrel. So I did this drill doing the circles around the arena. I tried to keep it kind of a little bit smaller so you could see it in this video. I think tomorrow when I do this drill, I'm going to kind of use the whole arena and then use the corners to stop and kind of just do the sprints along the long sides and kind of more collected along the shorter sides, to see how that goes, to see if she can still work on stopping straight. And then our one and done was kind of a little bit of a wreck. I thought I was going to run her to the left, and I've been thinking about it all weekend, and we tried the left and it just did not go well. So we changed bits, and determined like I am, we went ahead and did a little practice run to the left. It fell off. She kind of shouldered. She's in the wrong lead a couple of times. So this was my reassurance that yes, I need to keep running her to the right barrel first and just stick with it. All right, horse bosses. Oh, I'm covered in hair. We got it done. Day 1 in the books was not pretty, but we got it done and it looked okay. There's the arena, and there's where I live. So Gigi done, loaded in the trailer, gonna take off my boots and put my other shoes back on, and day 1 to week 4 done. Day 2. So lunging Gigi, again today I didn't really use the whip. I did try to keep the rope, how far out she is, making her circle a little bit shorter, but every time that she pulled it tight and braced against it, except when I was trying to make her stop, I would actually give like a little 1/2 inch so that the circle got a little bigger. And I noticed the more that I gave her the little teeny bit of inch, the less she would brace against me. You can see that she likes to run stiff, and she kind of braces her head out against the circle. Again, we still have some issues with her paying attention to my body language and turning when she should. But I noticed that when I would give her just a little bit and she couldn't brace against me, the rope would be slack between us and she would be listening and doing very well. So I'm going to kind of keep working on this throughout the next couple of weeks. At least for the rest of this challenge, and when I lunge her, that when the rope gets taut, I'm going to give her like a little 1/2 inch so that she has to decide if she's going to make a bigger circle, or if she's going to brace against it some more, or if she's going to calm down and lunge and be nice. Otherwise, she's doing super well with this. Still having a few issues with her, again, knowing when to turn and go the other direction. I notice that when I have the whip, this is not an issue, so I don't know if she's just trying to test me, or if I'm giving the wrong cues, but it's something that we're still going to be working on. So today with the full arena sprints, I was lucky enough to have Brooke, another horse boss, there to help record me. So we kind of started out on one side and kind of gathered speed, kind of got collected, and then on the long strip back, I kind of pushed her and asked her for some more speed, and then I wanted her to stop straight at the fence, and she did really well, and that's probably one of the fastest times I've gone. Then of course we went and did it in the other lead on the other way around the arena, and I was super proud with Gigi. She kind of seems like she likes this, and I feel like I'm doing better trusting her speed, and so we just went right around the whole fence of the arena and then pushed for more speed that whole length of the arena, and then sat deep to have her stop and be solid right at the fence in a straight line. And then our one and done run, I went back to the right barrel first. We kind of did really well. I just kind of let Gigi push through it. I tried to push for a little more speed, which I always feel like I'm not really doing until it's between the second and third barrel. So that is something we're going to work on. And Gigi opened up home, and then she stopped straight without curving to the left. Day 3 was a race day. This was a race in Holbrook at the practice arena. I was a little bit disappointed in myself because I let some people, what they were saying, affect me, and I didn't run Gigi as aggressive as I've been running. So we ended up 5th in the 3D. We did get some good MBHA points in the 3D, so that was pretty good. And Gigi did run straight and not curve until the very end of her run. So there was some wins in this run, and it's taken me a few days to see that there are some wins, and I need to just be better than I was the day before. Day 4 was a rest day for Gigi, so she got to rest and relax, and I decided to reorganize my tack area. So it kind of has just been kind of a catch-all for the last couple of weeks. So I decided to clean it up and get things organized. I cleaned out my tack trailer area, and then I reorganized all my bits into ways that they are organized so I can find them and see if one is missing. And then I also made special places for my tactical tack and cleaned everything up. Day 5. Today I went to the practice arena after I got out of work early. I took Gigi there and lunch. Again, we worked on keeping the rope kind of looser between us. I did do the whip with the flag today because she seems to be more respectful and pay more attention when I do use that. And again, you can kind of see how much better she's getting. She's curved in when I am lunging her now instead of bracing out like when she first was. When she first starts to go to the left here, you can see how she braces out, like her head is automatically out to the inside. And then each time I give her just a little bit more rope and make the rope a little bit slack in between us, as she's lunging, you can see that she gets more centered and she actually starts to tip her nose into the circle a little bit. So that's what the lunging for the last 4 weeks has done for us and helped change. I'm super happy with how much better she is lunging, and just the physical shape of her body has changed. She doesn't look quite so racy. I mean, she's always going to look racy, but she has a butt on her and a bigger motor, and she just looks more fit to me. So I did do the whole arena sprints today. Unfortunately, I did not have anyone to help record me, so I didn't catch all of them on the video, but we did push a little bit more and go a little bit faster. Gigi was really responding with her stops really well off the way I was sitting deep, and I'm super happy with how fast she can go and then how much I can bring her back down to me with just changing my body position. It's really amazing. And we did our one run. Gigi did really well. The ground was kind of hard, so she did really well. I'm still working on trying to figure out how I can push her a little bit more to get a little bit more speed between the barrels, but we are running home straight, and she is stopping when I change my position. To cool her off, we kind of just walked through the pattern too, and I really worked on where my hand positions are and where my legs and my hip position is around the barrels. Plus it helped cool her off a little bit because it was getting a little cooler at night, and I wanted her just to calm down and relax and know that we can walk through the barrels if we need to. Day number 6. Today we were back at the Taylor Arena, the main arena. I worked with lunging Gigi today again. I really worked on if she was pulling against me and not having her nose arched in, letting go another inch or so to make the rope taut. To make the rope looser between us. I feel like she's really starting to pick it up, and she's lunging more centered in herself instead of with her head thrown out to the side like she did when we first started this challenge 4 weeks ago. I did use the flag whip again. She seems to respect me more and to stop and do her turns and pay a little more attention to me when I do have that. So I'll probably just use it from now on for a little while until we figure each other out and she starts responding to my body more. But at this time, it's just an extension of me, so I'm pretty happy with how she's doing. So I was lucky to have Brooke there to help record me do the whole arena sprints again. So here we kind of take off. We're kind of building some speed. I kind of get Gigi squared away, and then I pushed her and we moved. It was amazing. And then she stopped solid. I'm so proud of her. Then we turned around and did it in the other lead, the other way around the arena. And this time Gigi was pretty much on the muscle and she knew what she was going to do. So it was kind of a little bit of a fight to hold her back until we got into the straightaway. But then I let her go and I didn't even have to push or encourage her that much. And she just flew. And then she stopped as soon as I started sitting back. I was super proud of her. And then we made a run, our one and done. Gigi tripped a little bit on the back side of this barrel there, and when she came up she kind of hit the first barrel with her shoulder, but I wasn't worried about it. We were still going to do our pattern. She listened to me, she kept going, and she turned that third so beautifully, and then she opened up and ran home. Day number 7. So today I decided that I needed a little bit of help from a local trainer to see where I can add all this speed that I know Gigi has into the barrel pattern. So here we went to her house. We practiced doing 3 different runs. She showed me a couple of things to do in between the barrels to add some speed. This was our first try at it and it went pretty good. I felt like Gigi was moving really fast and really nice. So she had us go ahead and make a second run. I went ahead and smooched to Gigi and set quieter on her. Gigi was really feeling good and on the muscle. She was making some nice runs. I feel like these are some of the faster runs that she's made. I was a little behind her on the third, so then Jamie had us do one more run and I tried to sit quiet and just let Gigi work. She was doing super well. I feel like moving between the first and the second, she's moving faster than she ever has, and she's really focused and looking at the third, and she turns it beautifully and then runs straight. I can't wait till we can go to a barrel race and make our first run. I hope everyone else had a great week 4. See you later. Bye.